Hello everyone. Wanted to come on and show you all of the just gorgeous Swiss chard that I harvested this morning. It is Tuesday, October 21st, and I was out in the garden this morning doing some cleanup. I have this one raised bed that I planted two Swiss chard plants in the early summer. So they've been going all summer long into the fall, and I've been just picking the leaves off as they mature. And this plant has just done outstanding. Like, I have not typically had a lot of success growing Swiss chard that gets really big. Like, my Swiss chard typically stays pretty small. But in this particular garden bed, which is a Vajayga raised bed, and I will try to insert a picture to show you what it looks like, the full view of the bed. In that bed, I have two Swiss chard plants, and I mean, it has just done amazing this year. And you can see, like, look at this. Look at the leaves on this. They're just very glossy, shiny, just beautiful. And this particular bed does get quite a bit of shade throughout the day, so it gets, it gets probably morning and afternoon shade, and then it gets some sun in the late afternoon, early evening, and it also stays relatively moist. So that may be what's contributing to the size, is that it's not getting a ton of sun during the daytime. It's getting a lot of shade and part sun, and then it stays relatively moist. I don't necessarily have to water it every day. In the beginning of the season, I definitely will say that I fertilize with fish emulsion, primarily. And then maybe toward, the late summer, I switched over to a more balanced fertilizer. So I've been giving it something that's like a 2-2-2 or, a 3-2-2 fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, but not very often, maybe once a month. And but look, it's just, it looks wonderful. Like, I'm so impressed with the way it's looking. So they will continue to produce up until, we probably get some snow in our area. They can take a frost, and so they'll probably be able to withstand a couple of frosts before they start to die back. But I'm looking forward to harvesting as much as I can from those two plants until they decide to die back for the season. I do have a couple other Swiss chards that I'm growing in my green stalk planter, and I've picked off of those throughout the season as well. They're just not as big as this particular plants. Like I said, they're more medium size, and it could be because the green stalk planter, the holes are not, it doesn't have as much room to grow because the growing area is a little bit smaller. The pockets that they're growing in, but I picked off of those throughout the season, and they're still growing. So yeah, just wanted to come on and show you what this looks like. Just really impressed with how this looks. So yeah, hope everyone's having a lovely day. Until next time, take care, friends. Bye-bye.